It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Denver Nuggets. Well, for Denver, they managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight. So many teams playing at a faster pace nowadays. Tonight, though, Kenny, we see lots of half-court sets.
Yeah, because it takes craft to run an offense in the half court. You just can't run up and down and jack shots up. This is winning time, half-court basketball. And you find the matchups and you exploit them, Ernie.
And you have to remain patient. You have to remember, Ernie, it's chess, not checkers.
What were you better at, chess or checkers?
Checkers.
Have you played chess?
Never.
King me.
That's checkers.
Oh.
Checkmate.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
That's chess.
Yeah. It's just checking. Make sure you knew.
Checking, get it?
No.
Checkmate, checking?
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel very stupid. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Let's meet the visiting team, Denver Nuggets. At small forward, Will Martin. At the other forward position, Paul Millsaps. At point guard, Isaiah Thomas. At the other guard position, Gary Harris. At center, Nikola Jokic. The head coach of the visiting team is Mike Malone.
And now, introducing the starting lineup.
Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 9, Iman Shumpert. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 8, Bogdanovich. At center, at 7'0", number 41, Costa Kufas. The other guard, at 6'3", number 5, De'Aaron Fox. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'11", number 35, Marvin Bagley. Your head coach is David Yeager. Once again, your Sacramento Kings.
Greetings, everyone, from Sacramento. The Kings playing host to a Western Conference affair here in the capital of California. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. The Nuggets here looking to pick one up here on the road before returning to Denver. They've put it all together over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had one loss over that span.
And this is a chance for them to go 2-0 against this team. They won that first meeting, and with a 3-game season series, they can clinch a winning record against them here tonight.
And how nice would it be to stick that in your back pocket after just 2 games, guys? I mean, I know they think that's what's going to happen because they played with that kind of confidence in the first meeting. They feel very good about this one.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Harris and Barton, the 2 wings. Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. And it's Thomas in at the point guard position. Jokic, good, and Harris gets the assist. And at this point of the season, Clark, we can see which teams have the better depth, the better bench. If you would talk about the importance of having a strong bench over the long haul.
For contending teams, I think it's a difference maker because it allows you to work through the length of the season in a more measured way, which gives your key players rest. You spread out the minutes over more players. So that tends to lend itself to freshness as you get ready for the playoffs. I don't know if you can overstate the value of a quality bench when you're a team that's expected to make a deep run in the playoffs.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Thomas kicks to Jokic. Over Kufis. Jokic, no good. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. They have won their one matchup against this team so far. But he said the first order of business was for them to score against a very tough shot-blocking team inside. He said in the game like this, you can't turn down perimeter looks. They could be the key to victory. We'll see if he's right, Kevin.
David thinks sounds like he's prepped his guys on how to handle this opposing defense.
And no surprise there, because they're facing a team that can win games with its defense. They are an aggressive bunch from the start.
And you know, guys, that being the case, they can't play soft today. I mean, they've got to really be locked in on being the aggressors. Come out firing and try to get off to a good start.
Here's Sacramento now. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
And really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside.
And guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Yeah, and you know it, Greg. Oftentimes, you get that first one to drop and your confidence rises like yeast. It's good to get into a rhythm at the start of the game, no doubt.
And here is Thomas following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Sacramento making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
Justin Jackson.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Thomas. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's a good shot. Even though it couldn't find the bottom of the bucket, I like the shot quality.
Offensive rebound. And it's Kufis missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Barton. His last outing, he had 8 points. Thomas, no good. Fox against Thomas. Pass to Shumpert. He kicks to Bagley. Passes to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Barton. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Out to Harris. Here's the 3. The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Sacramento. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 5.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome getting good positioning close to the basket.
To the paint, Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And so here's Sacramento. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Man, I tell you what, when Fox is making threes, he's hard to guard. That's a part of his game he's got to continue to work on.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jokic passes to Thomas. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Kings leading now by 3.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You'd never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Just 5 on the clock. for the key. Misses off the right iron. The Nuggets trail by 3. Harris finds Thomas. And it's Fox with the rebound. And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got taller.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the charts.
Here's Thomas. Sacramento making their last shot. Shoots over Fox. And the shot is long.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Jackson trying to break free. Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, I like how fast, how quickly he went up with the shot, realizing that his man had no chance.
To the left wing. Jokic kicks to Thomas. Back to Jokic. With some arc, and he lays it up and in. Jokic has got his 3rd basket of the night. Kings leading now by 5. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. We try to stop, hold down, combat great offensive play. Clark, in your eyes, what are the keys to great team defense to do that?
Yeah, there are a couple of things, Kevin. One is communication, attention to the detail of what you're trying to minimize or take away. Good offensive teams, you're not going to be able to take away everything, so you try to prioritize what you're going to take away. And then just a collective commitment to communication and to helping each other, because you can't do it at a high level by yourself when you're facing a really good offensive team. Everybody has to be on board and locked into what you're trying to get done defensively.
Barton outside. Back to Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he was the 6th pick in the draft not too long ago, Jamal Murray, and started slowly, which can happen for a lot of young guys. Shooting percentages were down, turnovers up, but everybody knew he could still shoot.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Clark discussing Murray. This is a guy with truly deep range.
Yeah, in the gym range, Kevin, and his shooting motion stays consistent no matter where he shoots the ball from. I think his best trait, shooting the ball, is one that every team craves.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Scal Labissière's checked in for Koufos. McLemore has come in for Shumpert. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's McLemore. 6 on the shot clock. Bagley the pass to McLemore. Good on the jump shot. McLemore's got his first bucket in this one. For the Sacramento Kings, their last game a loss to the Trailblazers.
And they had a ton of missed opportunities at the foul line. That's always a game changer.
Yeah, you don't want to leave that lettuce at the line, man. Easy points available at the free throw line. You got to cash those in.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot.
Hey, when you look at Jokic, forget about calling him a good passing big man. He's a great passer, period.
For Denver, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. For the Nuggets, Plumlee comes in for Jokic, and it's Beasley in for Harris.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Now, here's Lyons. Back to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson from long range. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Murray kicks to Plumlee. And it's Beasley in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Beasley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Ferrell. He's covered by Murray. Ferrell passes to Labissiere. He dishes it to McLemore. He feeds it to Bagley. It's hauled in by Lyle. It's stolen by Labissiere. Down low. McLemore with the ball. He's up against Beasley. Ferrell kicks to Jackson. Back to Ferrell. Shot clock at 5. Jackson misses. The Nuggets trail by 3. Beasley outside. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Inside, Fader on the way. That's good from McLemore on the assist by Bagley.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Denver's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Beasley dishes to Plumlee, and there's the pass to Murray. The 3. That one's not going to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Here's Ferrell. He's covered by Murray. Ferrell looking around.
2 minutes.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Yogi Ferrell, the undrafted Indiana product, went undrafted after staying all 4 years in Bloomington. But he has shown, Greg, to be a very strong player.
Yeah, and Ferrell is the perfect example of why you give a 4-year player a chance. Knows how to make the most of his time on the floor. I think he could start for a team, maybe be the 6th man, lead the second unit, play off the guard. He is just such a versatile player.
No good on the free throw.
Yogi Ferrell is still young and has a lot of potential, and to me, he's at his best when he's looking for his shot.
He hits the second from the line. Clark, we know you were a great athlete. Would you have enjoyed playing at the pace we're seeing in today's NBA style?
I hope I could have played in today's game. Again, I was not an uber athletic guy, athletic enough to get things done on the court, was a skilled basketball player more than a great athlete. So the athleticism of today might have challenged me a bit, but I still think I could have played and been effective in today's game.
I agree. They get it back and finished off by Bagley.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Now here's Murray. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York. Beasley outside. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Here's Bagley. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Scalabissiere.
Well, I tell you what, Murray is quite skilled at drawing these types of fouls. He loves getting himself to the line.
Two shots.
Free throw good, Murray.
Yeah, Murray is clearly a shoot-first guy who can really fill it up. This is a big-time bucket getter.
And so he hits both. And here's Ferrell. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. 4-point game. Kicks it to McLemore. Pass to Bagley. Banked in off the glass. Bagley's got 8.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Murray surveying the D. 9 feet out. That's good on the jump shot. 6 points for him.
And even at 6'5", that's not a giant by any means. Murray elevates high inside for these buckets. He's a high percentage shooter down low for sure.
We've got more in store for you right after this. The 5'9" Isaiah Thomas has made a career out of proving his doubters wrong.
Ever since I was a little boy, they always said, you're not going to be this good in high school. Then when I got to high school and played pretty well, they said, well, you're not going to do that good in college. And when I got to college, they said, well, the NBA, those guys are too big. They're too fast, too strong. The things you do in college won't work in the NBA. And I've just kept pushing ever since. I have a goal of mine, I want to be one of the best little guys to ever play the game.
Well, no question about it, Greg. Isaiah Thomas still plays with something to prove.
Definitely what drives him. I mean, hungry to show that he's a top player regardless of size.
Out of bounds. Kings ball.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, I like it too. They're doing a great job working the ball around, staying aggressive, and capitalizing too.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got Plumlee. Beasley is out there with Murray. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the small forward position. Denver on D, trailing by 4. With some arc, and the layup is good. 6 points for Ben McLemore.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys too.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Beasley outside. Feeds it to Murray. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Ferrell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. A chance to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for Sacramento.
And it's been pretty even between the bigs and smalls here. With the game still in question, we'll see which of these guys can take another step to take over the game.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Sacramento. Kufis comes in for Bagley, and it's Fox in for McLemore. And then for Denver, Paul Millsaps checked in for Lyles. Barton comes in for Hernan Gomez. And Thomas subbed in for Malik Beasley. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that's a foul called on Yogi Ferrell. That's his first foul. Shumpert is checked in for Yogi Ferrell.
Iman Shumpert.
Murray against Shumpert. Murray, the pass to Millsap. Over Labissiere. Millsap misses. Kings leading now by 8. Shumpert up top. He's covered by Murray. And stolen by Barton. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Thomas. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Thomas got his second basket. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. This year, kicks to Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. The Nuggets trail by 6. From deep, Thomas. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game.
Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and they certainly could use his help.
And that one's good, Shumpert. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance, felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time. Boy, I like seeing that toughness on the offensive glass. Did a nice job judging, anticipating where the miss was going, and then putting it back in. Nicely done.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. They've been the 90s, Clark, when we saw the pick and roll really become a common type play. Defenses have now adjusted somewhat, but many offenses still rely on it now.
Man, you go way back to the 50s and 60s. The pick and roll has been one of the hardest plays to defend since really basketball came into existence, quite honestly. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense. And now, with the interchangeable parts that many teams have, you have the real challenge of small guys setting screens on big guys and creating havoc. So screen and roll action, always a very important part of the game and a hard set to cover well on defense.
And stolen by Barton. And the shot goes down.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Mind the lane. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
That free throw good from Barton.
You know, one of the things that's fun to watch, guys, is the evolution of a player. And Barton has really evolved into a solid player. Even though he was a second-round pick, he's come a long way.
And Shumpert kicks to Bogdanovich. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Shumpert against Harris. Outside Shumpert. 4 on the clock. From deep.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Thomas. And again, it's Denver.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
The drive by Shumpert. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Bogdanovich finds Kufis. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Fox. That one's off. Still out of sync. Denver's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside Thomas. It's Jokic, top of the key. Back to Thomas. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. Thomas against Fox. They get it again. Kings leading now by 4. Outside jumper. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Shumpert. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Nice looking floater there, Kevin. Such a fast shot, a quick release. Really hard to guard that.
Shumpert against Harris. From 10 feet out. Barton kicks to Jokic. For 3, Harris. Sacramento grabs the miss. Kufis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And that one's good. Barton.
Well, I liked the first quarter he had. I mean, and I'm loving the second quarter even more. Playing with a lot of momentum right now.
And here is Labissiere. Back to Shumpert. He tries for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Shumpert's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Sacramento. The Nuggets trail by 6. Thomas passes to Millsap. Harris looking it over. There's the triple. And again, Denver with the triple.
He's really a dangerous perimeter shooter. Harris is great at cashing in from this spot on the floor.
Bogdanovich finds Labissiere. And here is Fox. Millsap covering. 6 to shoot. Fox dishes to Kufis. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Kings?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
And that one misses. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Jackson kicks to Fox. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Harris outside. Thomas against Fox. Jokic with the bounce pass. Here's Millsap. Connects on the 17-footer. Millsap's got his first points of the night.
He's got the perpetual green light, and Millsap has always been a dead-eye scorer from here.
The feed to Koufos. Back to Shumpert from deep. The second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Koufos has got 6. The Nuggets trail by 8. Thomas with the ball. A 29-point game for him in the win against New York.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Fox kicks to Shumpert. Pass to Labissiere. The dish to Jackson. Labissiere, the pass to Koufos. Here's Shumpert. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Nuggets shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Outside Thomas. Passes it to Barton. Jokic with it. Shoots. It's rebounded by Labissiere.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Thomas against Fox. Clock at 6. Over Millsap. Fox, no good. The Nuggets trail by 8. Left side, Thomas. There's the pass to Millsap.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And, you know, this is where Millsap excels. I mean, a great interior scorer. He has the size and touch to pulverize defenses. You know, you look at Paul Millsap, very versatile. I mean, he's thought of as a 4-man, but he can play the 3. He can also be a small ball 5, so I would call him like a 3.75, which gives you a lot of flexibility if you're coaching.
Sacramento making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Labissiere. McLemore has come in for Shumpert, and Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Fox. Jackson dishes to McLemore, and there's a whistle. That goes on Hernangomez. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for your Kings.
And talking about Millsap, he didn't start out this versatile. He worked on his game, and we saw it year after year, and he's made it happen.
Yeah, he was a bit of a lump of clay who had great rebounding skills. Now he's kind of chiseled himself off into a terrific all-around player. Ball handler, shoots the 3, excellent footwork, passes better. That's why it took him so long to play in his first All-Star game, but when he got to that first one, he actually got to a couple more, too.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Nuggets trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Ferrell. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Just 4 to shoot. Basket good.
Jamal.
8 points for Jamal Murray.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry, and you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match. Good ball movement, wonderful pass. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Hernangomez in the corner. No good on the triple.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Here's Murray. Softly drops in the floater. Murray's got 10 points.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Here's Ferrell, 5 points in the game. He kicks to Bagley. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
Shooting just one.
That's good from Bagley.
And one of the youngest rookies when he came into the NBA, Bagley reclassified in high school so he could get to college a year early.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's Sacramento up by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Dave Yeager. Coach, what is going to be the focus offensively going into the second half?
Well, we try to go inside. That's our strength anyways. And for us, our bread is buttered inside, so we try to play high-low. And then if the threes come out of that, great, but we want to try to get everything to the rim.
Coach, it all starts with that entry pass to the big, and then everybody plays off of him. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. A tremendous game we're seeing from Marvin Bagley. He had 13 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing?
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, splashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being the more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, Ernie.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
Well, one problem I see is that they're too timid on the board. When you start to fall behind in the game, you need to become more aggressive on the offensive glass and the defensive glass.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
A lot of action around, as always, the Capitol building tonight. We are in Sacramento, and we continue here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Marvin Bagley.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. They've got him on Shumpert. Koufos out there with Bagley. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Fox in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager. Here's Thomas. Here's Millsap. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Millsaps got the first field goal of the second half for the Nuggets. Harris against Shumpert to the right side. Here's Bagley. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Martin surveying the floor. Outside for Millsap. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Kings leading now by 8. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Now Fox. From 13. A second chance effort. A nice shot by Koufos. Koufos has got 10.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Exactly, man. Come on. You got to be physical down there. There's got to be some intensity and some physicality on the board.
Jokic kicks to Millsap. Thomas against Fox. From 15 feet away, Sacramento grabs the miss.
They're in a hurry. I think, Kevin, they're rushing things a little bit to begin the half. Nothing pretty about this 1-for-4 start.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thomas kicks to Harris. Tipped away. Now a jumper running. He can go all the way. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Gary Harris.
First personal foul.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
For Sacramento, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And he ends up missing both free throws. And Paul Millsap absolutely loves an unselfish style of play.
Well, he firmly believes that everything good starts with 5 guys willing to give up the basketball to get a better shot, going from good shot to better shot, and willing to get the open guy the ball. For Millsap, that's both fun to watch and fun to be part of. 1 for 5 on offense, a slow start here in the second half.
Thomas against Fox. Pass to Bogdanovich. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
Yeah, and you know, the ball moves faster than anybody's can, so that great ball movement and decision making, they're making all the right moves, Greg.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
Here's Thomas, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Thomas got 10 points in the game.
And that short area quickness really helps Thomas get his shot from mid-range.
Fox passes to Bagley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, I think free throw shooting, and Steve, you can speak to this, is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
That one misses. The Nuggets trail by 15. Harris finds Jokic. There's Thomas with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 13.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Now, here's Bagley. He's got 14. To the inside. Fox passes to Koufos. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shumpert. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. Down by 12. Harris against Shumpert. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Hey, even when you're not Gary Harris around, he powers these shots in.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And the Kings making a change here. Labissiere's checked in.
This guy, Gary Harris, is a player on the rise. I love how confident he is. He knows he belongs in this league.
Fox kicks to Shumpert. Sacramento moving it around. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
Bagley, the pass to Shumpert. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
So it's Sacramento now. At one point, they led by 16. And Bogdanovich kicks to Bagley. Just 5 on the clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsaps.
Still Kings ball.
Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Saturday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And you know, for that Pistons game, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
That's his second personal foul.
Thomas up top, guarded by Fox. Harris kicks to Jokic. To the inside, Thomas. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Assist from
Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Labissiere dishes to Fox. Shumpert passes to Bagley. Outside, Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Who are the league's best setup artists? Let's check it out. 4th, De'Aaron Fox.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Barton finds Harris. Barton outside. Thomas surveying the D. Back to Barton. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Fox with the steal. Labissiere in the corner. The baseline J off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 7. Tipped away. It's stolen by Bagley. Shumpert against Thomas to end the cold streak. Tries again. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Millsaps. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Rebound by the Kings. Bagley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Fox kicks to Shumpert. Pass to Bagley. Barton against Bogdanovich. Passes it to Shumpert. Clock at 6. Let's go. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Shumpert's got 15.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Jackson, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. McLemore has come in for Shumpert. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Ferrell. He's covered by Murray. This one for three. No good on that one. And the Nuggets going the other way. Dishes it to Beasley. Down low. Here's Plumlee. And he banks in the layup. Plumlee's got his second basket of the game.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. One-on-one here. Murray kicks to Beasley. He dishes it to Plumlee. And Labissiere sends it back.
Love how aggressive Labissiere is on defense. I mean, using that wide frame and long reach to turn back shots.
Jackson misses. The Nuggets on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. The pass to Lyles. Hernangomez with the ball. Jackson on him. It's good.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Here's Ferrell. He's got 5. Bagley, great positioning on the putback.
Boy, I really like the way he's stroking the ball. I mean, knocking down a bunch of his shots and really being efficient.
And here's Beasley. He has 7. Murray outside. Pass to Beasley. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by McLemore. Kings leading now by 7. Here's Ferrell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Outside Jackson from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound.
2 minutes left.
Murray with it. He's got 10. Pass to Lyles. They get a hand on it. Shot from 12. Murray, no good. Sacramento's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Ferrell passes to Jackson. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Count that one. Jackson's got 7 points.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And Plumlee kicks to Murray. Up top, Lyles. Beasley outside. And again, Denver no good. Kings leading now by 9. Jackson deciding where to go with it. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
And the first one drops. Kufis checked in for Sacramento. And then for Denver, Gary Harris comes in for Hernan Gomez. And Thomas subbed in for Malik Beasley. Jackson hits both of them. 56 seconds left to play here in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Thomas dishes to Plumlee. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Plumlee's got 6 points.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Shots good by McLemore.
This is exactly what you want Ferrell to do. I mean, when there's somebody open, he's got to find them.
Now Thomas, 15 points in the game. One second left. Misses there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Kings lead by 14. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Kings leading now by 14. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Lyles out there with Gary Harris. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. And Kosta Koufos picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nuggets trail by 14. Now here's Murray. Outside Thomas. And that's a foul called on Yogi Ferrell. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Lyles. And Plumlee kicks to Thomas. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by McLemore. McLemore's got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by Harris. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Got a hand on it. Now here's McLemore, guarded by Harris. Shots good by McLemore. McLemore's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Kings. And here is Murray. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's his second personal.
And let's see what Denver has coming up. They'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets.
And that matchup against the Heat, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. McLemore, the pass to Bagley. Back to McLemore. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Will Barton, he's checked in for Denver.
Second personal foul. In for the Nuggets, Will Barton.
Here's McLemore. And the foul on Will Barton. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nuggets making a switch here. Jokic is checked in.
Substitution, Nikola Jokic.
Here's McLemore. Kept alive. Here's Koufos. And another shot. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Koufos. Denver calls timeout.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Kings game team.
Sacramento making a switch here. Fox is checked in.
De'Aaron Fox.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul.
Murray outside. Barton against Bogdanovich. Barton, no luck.
And, you know, that's an easy one. You can't miss these shots. Those are makeable shots, especially when the defense isn't on its game.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Ferrell. Steps back and fires. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Outside for Murray. The baseline jumper goes down.
And Murray is really deadly with the catch-and-shoot jumper. When the defense isn't playing up on him, he has no problem going right up with it.
Now, here's Koufos. He's covered closely. Tries from 10. And Fox gets it to go. And the Kings lead by 19. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes it to Jokic. Bogdanovich against Barton. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Shumpert is checked in for Yogi Ferrell. And Denver also making a switch. Paul Millsap is checked in for Trey Lyons. So it's Denver now. 19-point game. Shot from 12. And Shumpert pulls it down. Shumpert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Just 5 to shoot. Fox passes to Bogdanovich. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Barton outside. And another miss by Denver.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain-neutral position.
Here's Bogdanovich. And Shumpert kicks to Fox. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Clock at 6. Shumpert against Barton. The shot that time, not on target. And Denver the other way now. The pass to Harris. Good on the three-point shot.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Sacramento leading by 16. Fox passes to Koufos. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Lays it up off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Murray for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Murray. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Murray kicks to Harris. Clark, these days, less emphasis on divisional rivalries, more emphasis, it seems, on conference rivalries. You reading that the same way?
Yeah, I am, and I think part of it is because winning your division doesn't necessarily affect your playoff seeding the way it used to. And I think if we get rid of conferences, the rivalries could shift again. So I've already laid out my position on conferences. Let's stay East and West.
Pass to Bagley. He kicks it to Koufos. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Denver grabs the miss. Barton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pass to Millsap. Now Harris. Right through the D for the layup.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Outside jumper.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
At the line for your Kings, Shumpert. Taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
Free throw good. Amon Shumpert. Labissiere's checked in for Sacramento. Both good from the line that time. Well, Clark, some G League salaries on the rise due to 2-way contracts.
Yeah, and I think some of it is a function, Kevin, of the league's prosperity and success as revenues continue to grow. But I don't think it's a handout. I mean, when these guys get called up to the NBA, they've got to continue to be ready to produce and contribute because at the end of the day, it's about production if you're going to make your way into the NBA.
Harris misses. Kings leading now by 20. Outside jumper. He feeds it to Koufos. Murray against Fox. Passes it to Labissiere. And Bogdanovich kicks to Koufos. Millsap with the steal. Barton against Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Jokic. Barton right side. Millsap left side. 5 to shoot. For 3, Harris. Koufos grabs the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Murray against Fox. Over to the left wing. That shot wide open.
I think, guys, that it's crucial that Scala Bissiere knocks down that mid-range J. Makes him harder to guard and really opens up the floor for everybody else.
Barton against Bogdanovich. Jokic kicks to Harris. There's the triple. Harris missing again.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Bogdanovich against Barton. Now, here's Fox. D right on him. The shot, no good. Murray with the defensive effort. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Harris has got 11 points here in just the second half. Fox passes to Labissiere. Fader on the way, and the shot goes in. And the Kings lead by 21.
You know, guys, Scala Bissiere is very good at taking shots within the offense. He doesn't force it a lot, stays within himself. He doesn't just chuck anything up. He's not a guy who settles for the first available shot.
Denver calls timeout. One of those ongoing discussions about adding a fourth referee. Clark, would that help us, you think, call the game more accurately?
No, it would just crowd the court more.
Right.
I mean, come on, what are we talking about here? There's a human element to everything we do. Calls are going to be missed. We've grown and gotten better in highlighting different aspects of calls, being more transparent about it. The video replay, I think, has been more good than bad in the game. There are going to be mistakes. You make them, I make them, the referees make them, coaches make them, players make them. We can't totally eliminate the human element of the game. A fourth official would not add to the ability to get more calls right. They're getting 94, 95% of them right now. You think another official is going to move the needle? Come on.
Thomas finds Millsap. And here is Harris. No good with the triple. Fox with it. Outside jumper. It's Cooper's atop the key. Back to Shumpert. And the call up against Jokic. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for two.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Look to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
And he makes the first. A lot of super teams trying to form right now, Clark, in the NBA. Golden State, one of them. Talk about some of the sacrifices stars have to make, for instance, in Houston, when they join forces.
Kevin, that's such a great point, and one that's often just overlooked or underemphasized, the sacrifices you have to make to be a championship team, and usually that starts at the top of your roster with your best players. And sometimes they have to bend and mold their games to the people around them. So that's the hard part of it. Just because you put together a lot of talent, as we've seen, doesn't mean you're going to win a championship. So the sacrifices, the commitment, those are big parts of contending for titles.
This year, kicks to McLemore. 1:21 left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Sacramento.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And regaining their momentum against a team that had already beaten them once on the year. This win will make it one apiece to tie their best-of-3 season series against the Nuggets.
I think one of the keys that helped them tonight was the big-time performance for Iman Shumpert.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Now here's McLemore, covered by Beasley. McLemore, the pass to Ferrell. Kings moving the ball around. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two.
Sacramento, Ben McLemore. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And McLemore drops them both. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Plumlee, no luck. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
And it seems like they've been more than willing to crack down on those. Makes it tough to get as physical as you'd like to out there.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Outside Thomas. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Thomas, for a small guy, is a real force because he's relentless, a smart, quick guard who can torch you from anywhere.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
You